Here in Arizona and elsewhere, the tide is turning for our seniors. More and more take on the full-time task of raising their grandchildren.
Many do it to avoid seeing those kids sent into our state's overflowing foster care system. As Not on Your Side's Maggie Vespa shows us, the task of supporting these families comes at a price for all of us.
None of us really planned to start over.
At age 66, Rosemarie Bourbon is learning how to use a laptop.
It's just a game where you just make friends.
It may be one of the easiest adjustments she's made since deciding to raise her granddaughter on her own 12 years ago.
Everything changes. It's not like when we were growing up. The generation is so different.
Rosemarie is the child of Bourbon's son. He is in prison. Rosemarie's mother died years ago of a drug overdose. Bourbon took her in to keep her out of foster care.
Once you hold that child in your arms, it's like, it's a miracle. It's a feeling that you can't let go. You can't let this child go through what the system is putting them through.
And as word of the state's overflowing CPS system spreads, more and more grandparents are joining Bourbon's ranks.
The stats are that there are at least 17,000 grandparents raising grandchildren.
That's in southeastern Arizona alone. Primavera is one agency working to ease this burden by building Las Abuelitas, a 12-unit housing project in South Tucson for grand families in need, meaning at least 12 children will avoid foster care. Total cost, $3.6 million. Much of that is public money.
You say this will pay for itself above and beyond from your perspective?
Absolutely will more than pay for itself.
In fact, heads of Primavera say this is the kind of public-private partnership that will save Arizona's foster care fiscal crisis, a point that Bourbon hopes reassures grandparents wrestling with the same decision she faced 12 years ago.
Do you want to go through all the trials? Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it.
And of course, Not on Your Side wanted to know just how cost-effective something like this project is. Well, according to the Department of Economic Services, each child placed in foster care costs the state $1,700 per month, or $20,400 per year. So with 2 kids per apartment in this 12-unit complex, and that's just an estimate, this project will begin to pay for itself, Guy, in a little more than 7 years.
Wow. Now, so many families are out there and in need. And if somebody's thinking, I'd like to get the help of Primavera, how would they go about that?
Well, the best way to do it is simply just to call them or go to their website, and all that information is on our website, KGUN9.com.
Okay, Maggie, thank you.